Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mark and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you or giving you the Mark Friday YouTube Studio Tour 2023, aka an extra room in our house tour 2023. So yeah, this is where I shoot my videos, my YouTube videos, and where I edit my videos as well. So without further ado, I'm going to be showing you what I've got going on around here. So let's go. Okay, hey guys, so this is what the studio looks like. So that's where I normally edit my videos, and that's my main angle. So let me show you the view really quick, what it looks like from outside by pulling this window shade up. So this is what it looks like from my perspective. So I like being able to just record over here and at the same time sometimes just look outside and take a break. So this is what my main angle looks like. So I'm using the Sony a7S III, and here I have Portkeys PT6, which I use to be able to monitor myself to make sure that I am in focus and I'm basically in frame. And I have what I reviewed before. This is the Ceremonic 4C mixer, which allows me to use an XLR, a microphone, which is here. And for my lighting, I'm using the Weelight Ninja 20 over here with an aperture light dome. The reason why I'm not using the Weelight 65 over here because I'm using it for my top-down angle over here. So this is where I shoot my top-down shots. As you can see, I have a little arm over there that allows me to mount my microphone or my camera just below this softbox, which gives me a nice soft light over whatever I'm reviewing. So this is what I call my B-roll table. So this is where I do a lot of my product reviews. I just have some random tripods over here. I love this one because this is the one that comes along with my iFootage, what do you call that thing? Cobra 2. So I like this monopod a lot, and it comes with this tripod. So what I did was I have two poles over there, right? This left one and the right one, which allows me to put a crossbar on the top to mount this light. Now I don't have to have any light stands on the bottom. So this is where I put my USB cables, or just for charging purposes. This is my odds and ends little container. So I love to use different tools. This is by the influence of my dad. My dad loves tools. The main one I use is this one. This is the Next Tool multi-tool, but I prefer the flagship one. And here I have some precision screwdrivers that I just use to tinker with. I have a little tape measure, a leveling ruler, scissors, and yeah, just basically anything that allows me to be creative, I just put here. And on this part of the mesh wall, I put my gimbal. This is my favorite gimbal. I have not replaced it ever since because I just like it. This is the Zhiyun Weebill S. I like this Weebill a lot because it allows me to do low angle shots without having to fuss around with the setup. Yeah, this is not the latest gimbal anymore, but I still love it. And here I have a Ceremonic condenser microphone that I haven't reviewed yet. Stay tuned for that. Here I have the Manfrotto Pocket MP3 BK. I like this because it's a very small tripod. All you need to do is just unfold the legs like this, and you could mount a camera on this, and you don't have to have such a big tripod like this or that, and it folds down to a very compact size. For my top-down light, I'm using the Ninja 200. This is a daylight only light, and this is the Weelight WP65 softbox. I like this a lot because it gives me a soft light over whatever I'm reviewing over here. So enough of this table, let's go over to my desk. So this is where I do a lot of my editing, well, basically where I play Dota whenever I'm not doing anything. So yeah, this computer is the same computer that was given to me as a wedding present by my buddy George. And at the bottom here, I have a little dry box where I store all of my lenses. Let me show you really quick. So inside here, I have different lenses. Some are already installed onto my camera and this camera. But yeah, some lenses are here. So this is the Canon 17-40. My student's mom gave that to me. It's just amazing because she's used to be a photographer and it was just collecting dust in her house, and she asked me if I wanted it. So I was like, yeah, sure, that's gonna be amazing. Although I'm a Sony user now, but one day maybe I can get a crop sensor camera or a full frame like my wife's and just play around with that. So yeah, here I've got some Sony lenses. This is the lens that I use a lot. I bring this out a lot because this is so small. This is the Sony 28-60. Yeah, I love this a lot because it collapses and, you know. This lens was given to me by my buddy Aaron. This is the 50-1.8, the Nifty 50, as some of you guys know. I love this lens because it was given to me by my friend Aaron. As a matter of fact, this was my first lens when I transitioned over to Sony, because all of my lenses were for micro four thirds when I was using the GH5. But yeah, very valuable lens to me. And at the back, I have the Samyang, what is this? 12mm f2.8 fisheye lens. This is the lens that I use to shoot skateboarding videos. I like this lens because it's just so wide. At the same time, I think this is the widest you can go without causing black circles around your image, and I like this lens a lot. So enough of the dry box. I have a little printer here just in case I have to print out some documents. I am a teacher, so just in case you guys don't know, I teach kids, so having a printer is essential. So here is the desktop computer, and I have my channel opened over here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're almost hitting 4K subscribers, and I'm so hyped about that. So here I have a deck of cards. This is SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. I love having just cards here to tinker with. So I have some SD cards here as well. These are owned by my wife for her 60. I have a coin, an infinity cube from CMI, and I forgot what he called this, but this was given to me by my student Julian. Just like a Rubik's cube, but it's not a cube, it's just a 3x3. Not sure about the name, but yeah. And here I have my coffee, which I'm drinking right now. And this thing my wife got me, this is a mug warmer. I love this thing so much because now it's winter in Hong Kong, and then it's hard to keep your coffee warm. Let me take a quick sip actually. So here on this first shelf on top, I've actually haven't arranged it that much because I've just been so busy arranging this new mesh, this mesh style cage, if you will. So on this shelf, I have just some random stuff over here. Like it's basically an odds and ends shelf because I've been spending so much of my time setting this part up of the studio that I haven't really tidied this up. But yeah, I can still show you what I've got. So here I've got an NPF battery, which is essential for any filmmaker. I love this because it can tell you the battery status. Some of the NPF batteries don't let you do that. And here I have the Peak Design field pouch. I love this thing because it allows me to put my capture clip onto it and put a camera here with a strap as well. And here on top I have a Lazy Susan. It allows you to put any product on top. Let's pretend this one. This is just a power brick. And then if I switch this on, it allows me to just shoot B-roll. And this is USB charged, so I like it. And here I have a prism, which I haven't used so much. I just bought it because I thought it would look cool, and I saw Daniel Schiffer use it. But yeah, it allows me to do like something like this, just wave it over the camera and then do transitions that way. And here I have my wallet. I don't know why it's here. And here I have got some lycees from my parents, Clara's parents. So cool, I'm so excited to open these. But I don't think I'm allowed yet, but let's wait a little bit. And here I have my one and only V-mount battery. I don't really have a use for V-mount batteries because I try to avoid using them because they're just so bulky and clunky. But this one is very nice because it's just offers me a lot of charging capabilities or powering options. You have the USB-A, micro USB, and Type-C. Can be charged just using Type-C without the actual V-mount charger. So here I have 4 hard disks. I just place all of my footage there so my computer doesn't get too full. So yeah, I have an extra FZ100 battery. I just like to label them. So here on top are just random stuff. Oh, and here, you haven't met her yet, but you will. One day I'm gonna be talking about her. Just stay tuned for that. And here I have my wife's guitar. I love this, except I just don't like the steel strings, or because this is an acoustic guitar and I grew up using a classic guitar and it just hurts my fingers. I don't have the calluses like my wife has. So yeah, I've been practicing guitar a lot. And on this side, I have the Tactics portable technician case. I like this because they're stackable and you can lock them with this. And they look cool too. And even if I put like my tripods and light stands or any rigging stuff there, it won't crack them because these are made for tools and they're just heavy duty. So let me quickly show you what I have inside here. Okay, so I have some random stuff here. So this is basically where I put anything that's related to power. So this is just a NPF charger and just Type-C chargers. And here I have basically anything that requires me to rig stuff. So here I have a friction arm from Catefo. I love this thing because it's just so strong. Here I have a random ball head from Zilla2. This one is pretty good because you can tighten this side if you don't have enough pressure to hold down a heavy object. Odds and ends, and here I put all my arms or my clamps, super clamps. I love this thing. This is the Zilla2 XC80. This is so strong. This can hold up a COB light without any problem, and it has multiple mounting options over here. You tighten it with this and you get the idea. And here I have some random skate trucks. These were given to me by my friend Gerald. These are for size 8. I love to label stuff, as you can see. I've even put front. These things I don't need to show you. These are just stuff that I would never use. There's a reason why I labeled it rarely used, so you don't need to see them. So here I have a little toolkit that I just put little screws. These are all camera related except this toolbox over here, which is just hammers and anything that is for the house, which I don't necessarily use for the studio. And now we're back to the main angle. Sony a7S III, PT6 Saramonic 4C. This one I haven't reviewed yet. This is the Saramonic UW mic, UHF microphone. And here I have my cheat sheet. Whenever I shoot, I usually clamp down my little notepad here so I know what I'm actually gonna say. So you guys actually know that I'm not guessing. I'm not just making stuff up. I actually storyboard. So this is like a little auto pole style cabinet or a rack, if you will. So it's basically like this. You can see this, right? This little thing. It's actually like a curtain rod that is spring loaded, which allows me to mount it onto the wall, just like that, without drilling anything. And it allows me to put stuff on it and saves space down here. The only problem is this cannot handle so much weight, so I don't put heavy stuff on it. But here at the back, I have a real auto pole. This is an auto pole, but not my Manfrotto. This is just a traditional auto pole, which I have my light on it. I have it super clamped over here, which allows me to just have no stand except this. And this is the Welight WP35. Yeah guys, so that's basically the setup I got here in the studio. So that was it guys, that was the YouTube Studio 2023 tour, if you will, aka an extra room in my house. So this was just a random video that I thought that I would make because I just wanted to show you guys my thought process and how I actually rig things up here, because it's not actually easy. It took me a while to get here. All of the stuff that you've seen were not bought in one go. It was an accumulation of time, just me saving up for gear, for cameras, and most of the stuff here were sent to me for review by different companies, which I'm so grateful for, because other than that I wouldn't be able to afford to buy all of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested to see more videos like this, please do comment down below, because I know that I've been making a lot of review videos and it's not really that interesting to some of you, and I'm going to be trying my best to improve on the videos that I make and the choices of what videos I make. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.